How did Silver Metal get together?
Oh, well, the Silver Metal got together quite a few years ago. It was back in, I believe, 06.
Yeah.
You agree with that?
06.
Anthony and myself, we were in a pop-punk band called The Best Intentions.
Yep.
That faded out. We started jamming and making music.
And I came through for some practices and stuff, and I started singing and improvising to songs that they had. And then we started writing new stuff. And we realized that we came up with a completely different sound than what The Best Intentions was before.
To make it out of this mess, I think a knife to the chest would suffice for the nights that have held on to these dreams. The poison of it floods my heart. If this is just your way of saying you hate me, then let it free from behind those teeth. You would have been better off just singing. Fuck yourself!
Silver Metal is very original, very raw, and always, when we perform live, it's always better than anything you could capture in a studio. But we like to capture that rawness in a studio for an album.
When Anthony and I formed the band, we actually formed this band on the basis that we didn't want to make straightforward music anymore. We've been playing straightforward pop punk for years, and he's been bumming around in a lot of underground gutter punk bands and pop punk bands,
And there's only so many 5-chord progressions.
Yeah, there's
that
only
you
so
play.
many. So I really wanted to do everything in my power to make music with alternate time signatures, music that would keep you guessing, lyrics that are intellectual and introspective, like mature music for us that we were becoming more mature. It's right when we were like coming into our own as people and musicians.
Yep.
So that's what this band's about.
Influences, first off, definitely The Who. It was the first band I ever heard, first band I ever saw live. Band that showed me really how to just fucking go off.
People like Eric Clapton, Billy Joel, things like that, just things with influential melodies and things that just stand the test of time.
I'm really big into weird, conceptual kind of, out there stuff. A lot of Pink Floyd for me.
Hell yeah.
I love the way Gilmour can just bend a note and just make so much sense out of
Sex.
Of one thing,
Miles Davis, James Brown, big influence of mine. I'm actually kind of a closet Guns N' Roses fan. Don't tell anybody. And
Internet. Don't tell anybody, internet. Deftones, really big influence. I wear them on my skin. Weezer,
yeah.
of course, and probably my biggest guitar playing influence is Coheed and Cambria. Claudio Sanchez, I believe, is one of our generation's greatest songwriters and guitarists.
I'd have to say one of my biggest influences would have to be my father, my grandfather, being a third-generation drummer. Bands that have inspired me consist of Korn, Slayer, Slipknot, that whole metal thing right there. Also, like jazz, big band, doo-wop music.
Whether you want to admit it or not, if you come see us, let's say you're a member of a band that we're playing with, don't underestimate us, especially if you're all about image and trends and stuff like that. Don't underestimate us, because we're the least likely group of people to be performing the amazing shit we do.
We don't even look like we hang out with each other.
I hope 5 years from now the Silver Metal has a big album out, touring, doing a lot of shows, and hopefully we have a pretty big fan base by then, and hopefully we get picked up.
personally,
years
I
from
want to
now.
play at least 3 bar mitzvahs in the next 5
Hell
years.
yeah.
So
I want to be one of those bands that's like, in 5 years, being that we're just all a bunch of kids from the Bronx and we all have such a raw quality to our music, I want to bring that out in the least mainstream way we can. Like, I mean, it's good to have that kind of mainstream buzz. No one wants to sell out, and we want to always have that like, I don't know, outdoor festivals, just crazy things where people will know us, enough people will know us, but there'll still be that line of people where we don't cross into, always being on TV all the time and things like that, and like mistaken for a trend or something like that.
or another band.
Yeah, or another band.
Signed or
I don't want to be compared to anybody.
But if there's one thing I'll say that'll definitely describe the silver medal, we'll keep you guessing.
Yeah.
We'll keep you guessing. You won't know what to expect from us. Just keep you on the edge.